Hello everybody, this is Combat Sports Podcast, and we are back. This is the main card for UFC 318. It has been such a long week. I did the PFL Africa prelims. That took a little bit. I did the main card. Then I did the UFC 318 prelims. Now I'm doing the UFC 318 main card. It's been a long week. There's also boxing. I'm not going to do a breakdown of between those, but there was really good boxing matches. I'll probably slap up a parlay or something at the end of this. Make sure to tune in. I'll post it on this. I'll probably do a little chapters at the bottom so you can just skip to it if you just want to see that, or you can just skip to an individual fight. But yeah, if Dustin wins here, I think honestly the BMF title goes with him. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the BMF title. I feel like it's just like, why do you have a BMF title? It's not really a belt. Like, do you really consider yourself a champ if you're the belt? But I don't know. I'm saying if he wins, it goes with him. And I bet your ass Dana is fucking praying for that. Literally. Like, there's no way Dana is not praying for that right now. Because I feel like he's not really a fan of it either. If it happens, yeah, I don't know. But I will talk about that when I get to the main event to see who I have winning this. But I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me having a BMF, knowing that there's all of these people in the UFC are BMFs, and I don't know. It's just like a belt that's just there. Personally, I don't care about it. I don't consider it a real belt. Like, what? It's just, are you really considered a champ? I think everyone in the UFC is a bad motherfucker. So it is what it is. Let's just get right into it. To kick off the main card, we got a lightweight bout between Michael the Menace Johnson, 23-19, a veteran of the game, going up against Daniel Golden Boy Zellhuber, 15-2. Let's talk about Johnson. Pro in 2008, was in season 12 of TUF, went to the finals. He beat Tony Ferguson in 2012. A lot of great fights. This dude's a beast. He's been in a lot of wars. 15-15 in the UFC. 2-fight win streak, 10 knockouts, 2 subs, 11 decisions. He has been submitted 9 times, so that is not good. Let's talk about Daniel over here. Young prospect, golden boy. He is pro since 2016, started 12-0, won in the Dana 1 Contender Series by a split decision. Lost his first UFC fight in 2002, coming off a loss in a while. This coming off a loss in a little bit. 3 fight bonuses and like back to back. So he has fair what about bonuses right there. A fair amount of bonus money right there. 7 knockouts, 3 subs, 5 decisions, and he has never been finished. This is gonna be a good fight. Veteran going up against a young coming up guy. The odds don't say it is, but I mean, it's veteran versus prospect right here. Johnson 2-fight win streak, has great fights versus Justin Gaethje, regional champ. So many champions, regional champ, so he has championship experience. He is also a vet of the sport, like I've been saying. Nice boxing skills. Let's go look at his significant strikes over here. He is kind of fast, definitely not as fast as the younger guy, but with that speed, he also has power. Nice combinations. Fades in the later rounds, so if it goes into the later rounds, which it probably will, unless he gets knocked out soon or he gets a knockout in the first or second. Let's see how he controls his cardio and all that. Also, his ground game is not the best. His takedown defense isn't terrible, but once he gets to the ground, he has been submitted 9 times, so that is not good. He's also 39 years old, so he's up there in age now. He's getting older. Daniel, younger, he is 26. Mexican's prospect, long. Look at this guy's lengths. Look how tall he is for the division. He uses his range really well. That's what he's good at. He's very, very fast too. Look, like I was showing you guys his speed over here. Overall, the definition of very well-rounded. He just knows how to mix it in a little bit. This dude's a beast. For sure doesn't have as much experience as Michael, but I don't think that's going to matter here. He's just younger, the upcomer. He also doesn't really wrestle as much. He's well-rounded as, like, he likes to clinch, use his fucking length and all that. But he's definitely not a wrestler. He's not going to shoot for a takedown and all that. So Johnson will not have to worry about that. He might have to worry about Johnson shooting for them takedowns. But I got Daniel winning here by a decision. And this might come up in my props later on or one of my parlays. But I don't know. Johnson's a big underdog. I feel like he can, if it goes to decision, he can at least win 1 round. That point spread looks pretty good at plus numbers I was looking at. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. We got a featherweight bout between a Bellator veteran, RIP Bellator GOAT, you can say, going up against Dan 50K Ige or Hige. He is the number ranked 11th featherweight, going up against Patricio Pitbull. Alright, let's talk about 50K over here first. Fuck it. I was going to talk about Pitbull, but we'll wait for him till the end. Well, not the end, but after I talk about Dan. Amateur from 2011 to 2014, 7-2. Pro in 2014, got into UFC by winning in the Dana White Contender Series in 2007 by a submission in the third round. Lost first UFC fight. Lots of great fights. Stepped in a 4-hour notice fight. It was fucking crazy against Diego Lopez, and he lost. But imagine that. He just got a call one day and was like, hey, man, the guy pulled out. We need you to fight here. It's kind of crazy. He's coming off a TKO win. Debatable win. I don't know. Questionable. The stoppage was he did rock the guy, but who I think but I don't know. It was a whole fucking thing. It was an iffy stoppage, but he's coming off a win by TKO. 11-8 in the UFC. Never been finished. 7 knockouts, 5 decisions. 5 submissions and 7 decisions. Pitbull over here, I think I have his thing pulled up. Let's pull that, because we gotta go look at his whole resume and stuff. This dude's a fucking beast. 36-8, pro in 2004, got in Bellator in 2010, Bellator champ, 9 title defenses. This dude, look at it, just go look, just all of his shit. He was in Bellator from 2010 to 2024. He's a veteran of the sport. Look at this shit. Look at all those great wins. Bell, losses to nobodies. Oh, AJ McKee, Sergio Pettis. I watched this live. That was fucking sick. That was a cool fight. I'm glad I got to see Bellator before it died. But I don't know. This guy's just veteran of the sport as well. It's crazy. Pettis, like I said, he beat Pettis, lost to Pettis in 2023. He's 24-6 in Bellator. Made UFC debut, and last fight, it was not the best. I want to say he was rusty. So, I don't know. I didn't like it. He also didn't fight in almost a year. He didn't do well. I had him winning. Great veteran of the sport. This dude is the definition of well-rounded. Look at this. Look at his finishes. 12, 12, and 12. 12 knockouts, 12 fucking decisions, 12 submissions. And he's only been finished 3 times out of his whole career. It's crazy to think about. Let's go back over here to the page. But both of these guys, small, stocky dudes. Look at them. Just small guys, stocky builds. Not really common for the fucking featherweight. It is, but it's not. But you don't really see these short fucking stocky dudes like these guys. But Ige over here, Hige, puts the pressure on. Boxing stance, never been finished. Wrestled NCAA, what was it, D3, I want to say, D2. Black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. 4 performances of the night. That is why he has his nickname 50 fucking K. And then Pitbull over here, he is the fucking GOAT of Bellator. Lost his first UFC fight versus Yair. Definition of well-rounded, like I said. 12 subs, 12 knockouts, 12 decisions. He can do whatever he wants. This dude's been doing it for so fucking long. His record goes to show. He is 38 years old now. Lost 3 of his last 4 fights, so it's not really good. Doesn't really go for takedowns, as you see here. Well, this is only probably from his UFC and all that. But yeah, he doesn't really shoot for the takedowns. He's pretty good down there when he does, but he doesn't. For sure, more experience. Likes to fight. Likes to finish his fights compared to Ige. Ige is for sure the faster guy. He is more durable. I got Pitbull winning here by a decision. I feel like he knocked the rust off in his first fight. Now he's going to come out here. He wasn't really for that atmosphere. Big difference from a Bellator fight to a fucking UFC fight. It's kind of crazy. Because, I've went at both of them. I went to the Bellator one. I've only wanted to 2 MMA fights. But still, I really want to go to a PFL one. I just haven't yet. But like I said, it's big experience. From the Bellator one, oh my God, it was dead. The fans weren't really yelling. At the end of the fight, it was oh my God. It was so many, errors. There was a couple prelim fights that didn't happen because it was taking forever. So it's just unorganized, and compared to UFC, all the fans, full stadium, big city, I don't know. Definitely knocking the rust off there. I got Pitbull winning by decision. And let's move on to the third fight of UFC 318. We got Kevin, the Trailblazer Holland, the number ranked 13 opponent. I thought it was 14, but no, he's ranked 13 now. Welterweight going up against Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez, 19-5. Kevin is 28-13. Dude, Kevin is so fucking active. Let's talk about Kevin over here. Pro in 2015, super active. I think I have his thing up over here. Let's go to it. If it loads, just all of this shit. Look at this. Regional champ, got into UFC in 2018, 5-0 in 2020. Where's it at? Let's go look at that. Look how active he was when he wins. When he's not winning, he's still kind of active. 4 fights already in a year. I mean, no, he fights 4 fights basically a year. He averages 4 fights a year. This year, he already has what? Let's see. This year, he has what? Like 4 fights already? 3 fights? 4 fights was this one, and it's not even, it's halfway through the year now. Like, this just shows that he can get fucking 8 fights this year if he really wants. I bet he gets 6 at least, or 7, unless he gets knocked out bad or something. But that's just kind of crazy. Halfway through the year, this dude already has 4 fights, like this one. When he fights this Saturday, that's going to be 4. I don't know, fucking crazy. 2-fight win streak, 15-10 in the UFC. This dude is a beast. He has 13 knockouts, 10 submissions, and 5 decisions. This dude is so well-rounded. If he's smart, he could do so many things. He could probably be a champ. But like he said, he doesn't want to be the champ. What did he say in the Jackson podcast? 45-50 or whatever. The gun. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that locked him in, honestly. I'm going to be honest with you. After that, I feel like I got to him. Like, all the trolling and all that definitely got to him. I feel like he's locked in right now, and he's doing way better than he has been. D-Rod over here, though, let's talk about him. 19-5. Pro in 2015. Got into UFC in 2021. 2-fight win streak. Lots of great fights, too. This dude is 9-4 in the UFC. 1-0 in Bellator. 1-0 in the Dana White Contender Series. This dude has 6 decisions. 9 knockouts. 4 submissions. Only finished twice in his whole career. To Ian Gary was one of them, which was, what was it, last year? Or, like, it wasn't that long ago. When was it? The Ian Gary fight was, 2 years ago? No, it might have been 2 years ago. But, yeah, that was his first time ever getting TKO knocked out by Ian Gary. It's kind of crazy. It's like the opposite here. Then Neil Magny submitted him. When was that? 2021, 2022, I believe. He got submitted. So that's only 2 finishes ever in his career. But, yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a lopsided fight. It should be, like I said. Kevin overall, if smart, he is just really fucking good. Like, really good. Like, it's everything going in his way. He's long, he's tall, he's just everything, dude. Like, just fast, powerful, he can grapple, he threatens submissions really well, great stamina. If he was smart, he could probably be a fucking ranked in the top 5, top 7, 8 for sure. He just jumps around in his weight a lot, and that messes up with him a lot. He's also a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, this dude is so fucking good. If he, like I said, if he was just a little bit smarter, he could be a welterweight, top ranked. I like what he's doing though. The welterweight, this is for him. This is his weight class. D-Rod, mostly a boxer. I say he's one-dimensional. He really doesn't shoot for that many takedowns. He just likes to strike. Boxer for sure. This dude loves to get into the fire, loves to just go in there and throw down. If that's what he's got to do, that's what he's got to do. He's got a nice chin. He swings it out, like I said. Older now, like 39, I believe. No, I forgot. How old is he? He has to be up there in age. He's what? How old is he? 39, 38. Shit. I don't have anything to look it up. But yeah, I want to say he's like 38, 39. But I don't know. He's just older now. Everything's going downhill. He's just not as he used to be. I don't see anything going his way, if I'm going to be honest with you, compared to Holland. Like, he's a really good striker and all that. Don't get me wrong. But just compared to Holland, it's just, I don't know. His takedown defense is all right at 63%. Not the best for sure. But I don't know. Compared to Holland on everything, I think even the numbers are wrong. I feel like Holland, I feel like is faster. He's for sure more powerful, and it gets to the grappling. If I feel like Kevin Holland can really fucking toy with him if he wants to. If Holland is really, really smart, he can win it anywhere he wants, striking or submission. He's gonna get it finished. I got Kevin by knockout or sub. He can literally toy with Daniel if he wants, take him down, get up. You know he's cocky. I feel like if he's really trying here, I don't know. I feel like he might not try to do that against a real fucking. You can just look at Daniel. You can tell that he's fucking raised, like how he was raised and all that. You might not want to talk to a dude that might be able to pull up on you with a couple dudes. You know, Daniel Rodriguez, an OG for sure. I put out the scrap pack maybe, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, like I said, if Kevin would want to, he could knock him on his ass, take him down, fucking tell him to get up and strike. But I honestly feel like Kevin's going to respect him a lot just because he's D-Rod. I got Kevin winning by knockout or sub. Let's move on to the co-main event. We got a middleweight bout between Paulo Costa, the Eraser. He is 14-4. This dude is a middleweight title contender. He fought with Izzy. He also has pulled out of 6 fights. Let's see if he makes it to this one. Was going to be in UFC 318, but they had to pull out. Going up against Roman Kopylov. He is 14-3. Let's talk about Costa over here. I have his page up because this dude has been in the game for a while. He was young when he was like early in his career when he got into the UFC. Pro in 2012. Got into TUF 2014. The TUF in Brazil though, he was 1-1 in that. Regional champ. Got into UFC in 2017. This dude has wins over Yoel Romero, Uriah Hall, Luke Rockhold, 2-fight losing streak. He needs that secret juice if you know what I'm talking about. He is 6-4 in the UFC. He's only been finished once, and that was to Izzy in the title fight. He has 11 knockouts, 1 submission. Just look at this guy's record. Look at all these great fights I was talking about. Beat Uriah Hall. Look at that. Performance of the night, fight of the night. Like this is the one, his only finish ever that he's been finished in. And he also won a bonus on that probably. Look, he beat Luke Rockhold. That was in Luke Rockhold's late career. Look at that. He is, like I said, 2-fight losing streak, but look at all those canceled fights like I was talking about too. But let's go talk about Kopylov over here. Pro in 2016, regional champ. Got into UFC in 2019. First loss ever was his UFC debut. He is on a 2-fight win streak now, coming off a head kick KO to Chris Curtis. So I think it won like performance of the night or fight of the night. 6-3 in the UFC, 12 knockouts, 0 subs, 2 decisions. Only been subbed. Paulo Costa over here, his nickname the Eraser, that comes for a reason. Look at all those knockouts that he has. It's like 11 out of his 14s are knockouts. Dude's really accurate too at striking, lands a lot. Nice takedown defense too. Probably won't get tested that much here. I mean, it might if Kopylov gets rocked, he does tend to go, or like he's struggling, he might go for a takedown or so. But Costa over here, it's 1-2 since 2019, I believe. Like what? No, never mind. Yeah, he is. Yep, never mind. It's 1-2 since 2021 actually. He's 1-4 since 2021 actually. So he has a 1 lost win against. Yeah, wow, that's not really that good actually. Holy shit. Hasn't fought in what? It's been a little bit over a year. Yeah, yep, just about over a year. He doesn't really seem to fight much. Look at that. He gets like 1 fight a year if lucky. Yeah, look at that. 1 fight. Look at that. Holy shit. This dude fight once a year. That's it. And if he even fights that year, because he'll get someone to pull out or something. But that is wild. Let's talk Kopylov over here. Like I said, 12 knockouts. Let's go over here. Keep talking about him. Kopylov, 12 knockouts. This dude is coming off a performance of the night. Head kick, KO. Also very, very accurate too. Look at the striking. Look at that. Come look at that here. 12 out of his 14 wins are by knockout. 6 out of his last 7 are wins. This dude, he's a nice prospect. He is slightly slower than Costa on the speed. I don't know if that's changed a little bit now, maybe, since Costa hasn't really been fighting that much. And did he have to pull out his last fight because he got injured, I'm pretty sure. He doesn't also grapple. They both don't really grapple. He does average more grapples than he grapples a little bit more than Costa, I would say. Costa's more of a clinch type of guy. Costa doesn't like to be active. This is a striker versus striker. I honestly think the odds are right. Kopylov wins by third round or decision. I'm just not going to trust a guy that fights once a year, hasn't fought in almost a year, or over a year now, I believe. And I don't know. I don't really see it happening for him. Costa's good. He says his contract's like $1 million. I hope that's a lie, because for a guy that fights once a year, that dude deserves to get paid 400 maybe 400K for on his contract. Other than that, I don't really see why he would be making $1 million. I got Kopylov winning here by a late knockout or decision, third round knockout or decision. I'm gonna go for. Let's go on. Move on to the next one. We got the main event, the last dance, the trilogy, the BMF title, whatever you want to call it. I don't give a fuck. A title fight. This is Max Bless Holloway, 26-8 BMF champ, former former featherweight champ, going up against Dustin the Diamond Poirier, 30-9. This is his last fight. I'm gonna say here, if the BMF title somehow Dustin pulls this out and wins, I'm pretty sure the title's going with him and it's never coming back. And I'm pretty sure that's what Dana White. I don't know about this BMF belt. I'm not really a fan of it. It's something they made up. Just look at it. I'm praying that Dustin wins and it goes with him. But I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll break this down after we talk about them individually, one by one. I'll talk a little bit more about Dustin, since this is his last ride, his last dance. But let's talk about Max over here first then. Blessed Holloway, 26-8 BMF champ, like I said, for the lightweight. This dude did some amateur kickboxing, pro in 2010, regional champ, got into UFC in 2012. This dude was 20 years old, I'm pretty sure, when he got into UFC. 19 or 20. That's fucking crazy. He lost to Poirier in his UFC debut. This dude, like I said, former flyweight champ, great wins. He is coming off his first knockout ever. Was one of the top 3 chins, probably top chin in the UFC till then. But that's it for him. Let's go over here and talk about the last dance, the Diamond, the retirement fight. Poirier, 30-9, won no contest. Pro in 2009. Let's go look at his fucking profile over here. That's not him. This is him. Let's get it pulled up here. Got in the UFC in 2011. He is 2-1 versus Conor McGregor. Wife was in me DMs. You know, that shit was hilarious. The dude broke his fucking ankle in half. Literally snapped that shit in half. I remember I was drinking at the bar watching that shit. It was a night out with the boys, and I watched that shit happen. The dude did not give a fuck. And now you know what he's doing? That boy is going crazy right now. That dude is going ham. He's enjoying it. He definitely ain't coming back. If you guys haven't seen, that boy's dick pic just got leaked. It's fucking crazy. That thing, dude. Like Chael Sonnen said, bro, you were staring at, I was staring at that thing for a minute, man. What the fuck is going on? But that shit was hilarious. Like I said, this dude was the interim lightweight champ. He was never the real champ. It's kind of sad. He is coming off a loss to Islam Makhachev. Look at this. This dude has fought for the belt 3 fucking times. This dude has fought for the belt 3 times, and he just hasn't been able to pull one out. And he's just never going to get that chance again. His last chance was against Islam. Set him up. And against Khabib. Like, it's just, like, unlucky who he's going up against. Charles. It's just, like the people he has to verse just to get the belt. He never got it, but he was the interim belt. And now he might leave as the baddest motherfucker in the UFC. He is 12-8 in the UFC, 16 knockouts, 7 subs, and he has 7 decisions. I mean 22-8 in the UFC. I don't know why I said 12. My bad. I'm ridiculous. Imagine he only had 12 fights like that. But Dustin, retirement fight, last dance, got his nickname from his OG, a Louisiana coach, because he is unbreakable. First fight versus Max was his debut, Max's debut in 2012, which he lost. Dustin won by submission. Max lost to submission to Dustin. And then his second fight was in 2019, and Dustin won by a decision. He probably won't walk out to that iconic song, The Boss. Dude, I fucking love it. It's just, it's amazing. It's iconic. He says he plans to walk out with Lil Wayne, OG from Louisiana. Respectable. I wonder what he'll walk out to. He's retiring for sure. Win or lose, he said, doesn't matter. He has a child on the way, coming soon. I think around December maybe, or around, I'm not sure 100%. But congratulations to him. Full circle life right there. Came in, now he's leaving with a kid. This dude is a fucking awesome. But his fighting style is a great. Boxing style with power. Go look at all this. Let's go look at his stats and all that. His finishes, his significant strikes. Oh, man. It's crazy to think about this, his last fight. This dude loves pressure. Dustin, black belt in BJJ, H submission, loves the guillotine, bro. The DARS, everything, bro. Loves jumping for that gilly. What if he goes out with a gilly? Oh, my God. Imagine he catches Max's long-ass neck in a gilly, bro. I could totally see that. Fuck it. Dustin by Gilly. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. This dude, lots of fucking grit. Always seems to come back better. Doesn't matter if it's after a round. He'll come back swinging. He'll come back smart. Like he was like, oh shit. He learned a lot. Especially after a fight, he'll come back his next fight like he learned a whole bunch of shit. This dude loves to learn. And he just comes back better always. This dude has been through a lot of fucking wars. It's kind of crazy how many wars he's been through. So many fucking iconic names. It's like, it's wild. Also, yeah, his cardio sometimes tends to go down after a couple rounds. This is a 5-round fight for the BMF. I hope he learned a little bit with his cardio and he like trains a little bit on it. Hope he doesn't get caught or something. But with this, the belt, he's, like I said, the BMF belt. I hope he really takes him with him. I'm not a fan of him. I'm a fan of the belt. I hope Dustin wins it and just leaves with it. And Dana just puts it away forever, hangs it up, say, hey, Dustin, here, take it with you. We don't want it no more. Also, what I do notice that Dustin does tend to struggle with some speed. And guess what Max is? Max is speed. Max is very fast. Look at those numbers. Amazing cardio. Was top 3 chins until he is coming off a knockout to Ilia Topuria. First knockout ever. Let's see how he comes to that. Maybe Dustin gets motivated from that, learns that he can get knocked out, and maybe knocks him out. I don't know. He also manages great control. Max Holloway knows how to control the cage really well. Former flyweight champ. Landed the most significant strikes in the UFC ever. It's like over 3,000, I want to say. No, not 4,000. Maybe. It's pretty high up there. Like 3,500, I want to say. In between there. If Dustin somehow wins, I'm fucking happy. I'm going to be so happy. But I don't know. You just never bet on a fucking dude that's halfway in and halfway out. He's been thinking about retiring for a little bit. I think Dana just really wanted him to stick around for one more fight. His goodbye fight in Louisiana, his hometown. I just don't bet on a guy that is halfway in and halfway out. I got Max Holloway winning here by a decision. That's going to be sad. 48, 47, 49, 46. Max Holloway wins. Dustin wins a couple. Maybe goes out in a great last round. But I got Max Holloway winning here. Sadly. But I would be so happy to see Dustin go out on a dub. Who wouldn't be? I mean, it would just be the greatest thing ever. I'm actually really excited for this. The card is so ass. The card is so dry. There's barely any ranked opponents. Like 4 or 5, like 4 fights are ranked, I want to say. Like, it's just fucking stupid. Terrible card. I don't know what anyone's going to pay for this. Dana White's fucking doing this on purpose. Set up a shitty card just so people would want to pay for it to watch Dustin's last dance. Kind of smart, but kind of fucking ridiculous. It is definitely not the main card of this month. The main card this month is going to be the July 26th card. I saw that Aaron Pico pulled out, but it's whatever. It's still going to be good. But this is it for my main card breakdown. I got Daniel winning here. I got Pitbull winning. I got Kevin winning by finish. I got Pitbull winning by decision. I got Kopylov winning by a late TKO, knockout, or decision. 3rd round knockout or decision. He's not going to get it done early, but he might get it done after the first 2 rounds. Then I got Max Holloway winning by a decision. If Dustin wins, I wouldn't be sad. But that's it for the main card. Thank you everybody for watching. I got an edit dropping today too. Peace out. Like and subscribe everybody. You guys are the best.